Hello everybody, and welcome to this new series of Everquest 2. I'd like to introduce you to Lori. She's an Erisai. She's here in the Dark Light Woods. Her home is in Neriak. That's where she was born. She hates it here. She has longed for adventure and exploration, so she's more than ready to get out of this place. Unfortunately, she's a little too young for that yet. Now, this series is going to be a little bit different. I want to mix things up just a bit. I have always been interested in doing all of the quests that this game has. I have not done every quest, and I want to focus on one particular system that this game offers, and I'm not sure how popular it is, but I'm going to go for it anyway. So I hope you will sit back and enjoy. The first thing that we need to do is get her to level 10. Now, we're going to go ahead and do all the little tasks that are in this town here, and that should get her just about there. And we're going to head on over to Neriak. So, without any further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Lori is a Zerker. Now, I created her as the largest size Erisai, so she's not too teeny tiny. Nothing wrong with being petite. So, here we go. Hello, Verix.
Hello.
Excellent. You finally arrived. So, you're one of Cristano's chosen ones, The Queen must see some great potential in you, Lori. Let's not waste any more time and see what you're made of. Okay, well, how am I supposed to do that? Hate's Envy has fallen under attack by an army of Sablevein elementals. We need your help. Stop them before they burn down the entire town. Well, okay, how am I supposed to do that? The Sablevein elementals have collapsed a section of the southern wall and now threaten to swarm inside the town. I need you to meet up with Udayitis and Pelandra, two of the guards tasked with repelling this attack. Go speak to them at once. Okay. Sweet. I'll get a weapon. All right. Now, Lori is not a really friendly Erisai. She is on the evil side of things, so that's kind of how she is going to be played for this series. Hello, Pelandra. Curse those infernal things. There's no end to them in sight. You there, what do you want? Well, I've been sent by Verix to assist you. No, I told Verix I could handle things here by myself. Bah, no matter. If you think you're cut out for the job, it's no skin off my back whether or not you succeed. Verix can always send another recruit to replace the fallen. Well, nothing like having a little confidence. Well, what do you want me to do? The elementals first started appearing inside Sablevein Tier, forcing our miners to retreat. Now they're spewing forth from the rifts in the ground. I need you to find one of these rifts and seal it. Can you do that? Yes, I think so. Sweet. All right, so let's find one of those doohickeys. There's one right here. You know, she's not that far away. She could have done that. Okay, I did it. Well, tell me, were you able to seal it? I said I did it. Remarkable work. Your enemies will soon quake upon hearing your name. I very much doubt that, ma'am. What more do you need? Well, the Sablevein elementals did not appear here naturally. Something or someone summoned them. to learn more about their creator, I have a new mission for you. Okay? I need you to hunt the pulverizers found near the entrance of the tier. These are superior forms of elemental magic, which will likely be imbued with a sigil of some sort. Analyzing these sigils will give us insight as to who is really behind the attacks. Okay, I'll get the sigils for you. All right, what I need to do is put on my new gloves that I got. I'm supposed to talk to this person too, so let's go ahead and see what he needs. Hello there. Oh, it's about time Varric sent some help. Are you here to assist? Yep, point me in the face of danger. This outpost will be overrun if we don't act fast. If you really think you can assist us, charge out there into the fray and slay a number of the advancing crumblers. Okay. Alright, gonna put on my new trusty sword first. I know I got an axe, but we're gonna try the sword, unless I didn't even look to see if it was better. A little bit better. Alright, so let's get these done first. Let's see, I guess I have a Zerker so I can taunt them. I like that. That's a level 2. Let me see how quickly this one goes down before I tackle a level 2. Alright, that one is done. Okay, Udayitas, I did it. Cool. Excellent work, Lori. I see now that fear is not an emotion you're familiar with. Neriak will prosper greatly, so long as you defend her banner. Now, enough idle discourse. The Sable Vein continue to strike. Speak with Palandra if you haven't already. Oh, I already did, so see you later. And we are all about the shinies. Okay, now we need to get these big guys who are level 3. Oh, there's another shiny. So, we're almost level 3. Let's knock you down first off. Or not. Maybe just stun you. Did I get something I forgot to equip? I sure did. I need to put my boots on. That was my bad. Okay, so we got one of the sigils we needed. Put these on. That might help a bit. Okay, now we've also got Raging Blow. Increases threat, and then we've also got this. Oh, that's another buff. All right, last one. Definitely putting that belt on, that's for sure. All right, let's go turn this in. Oh, she's giving me a new bow. Well, we're definitely going to take that. I have to try shooting. I haven't really done that yet. Huh, let me see them. This is just as I thought. Oh, what's that? The marks on the sigil stones you recovered confirm my suspicions. The sable vein elementals are no doubt the creation of the cowardly Thexians. Well, how can we stop them? And who are they, anyway? I haven't the time to give you a comprehensive history lesson, my dear, but needless to say, the Thexians are nothing more than the former ruling class of Neriak, an emasculated family who proved themselves too weak to rule. We Terdal must thank Queen Kristanos for recognizing this weakness and removing it, as one would carve a burrowing tick from the back of a dog. I see. Okay. It's time we put an end to this attack once and for all. We must confront this threat at its source. You've proven your strength to me, Lori. Now, you must prove your rancor toward those who would dare to keep us from our goals. Well, I'm gonna defeat all those who oppose me. Don't you worry.
Most wonderful.
Oh, good. Then we shall begin. I believe the source of our problem lies within the depths of Sablevein Tier. The place our miners were recently excavating before the elementals attacked. Anything else? I want you to journey inside the cave and remove the one responsible for creating this mayhem. Do this for me, young one, and prove your ruthlessness to be unquestionable. So we got a new bow. And I got some new stuff here. What did we get? Reduces physical damage done. And this is more of a damage. This is a defensive. This is an offensive. Let's try the offensive and see how we do, because we don't have a heal. We can always change it. So in the cave we go. Now, if you're wondering why I want to rush to Neriak, it's because we are going to go to Freeport. The reason that we want to go to Freeport is she is a seeker of knowledge. Her favorite place to go is the Academy of Arcane Sciences in Freeport, and it is there that she will actually pick up the first leg of her journey for this series. So we are going to be going there as soon as we can get to level 10. Or perhaps level 9 if I can't wait that long. I'm so excited. Okay. The enemy lies just down there where those candles are and that purple cloud. Now, I don't think this big sable vein is connected, so I should be able to just pull her away. Piece of cake. Have you discovered the source of the sable vein tax? Well, I think so. I found a Thexian occultist inside the cave, and I got rid of her. Skillfully done. The meddling Thexians should know better than to try and disrupt our grip on these lands. I hope you made her suffer just a little bit. Oh, I think so. Now what? Fortunately, the direct threat appears to be abated for now. Udidius and the other guards will concentrate on mopping up the rest of the stray Sablevane while others can begin to repair the damage done. Your fate, however, lies elsewhere. Oh, what do you mean? Your efforts have not gone unnoticed by authorities here in Hates Envy. Your presence has been requested by the mayor's daughter, Jana. You can meet with her inside Hate Envy's town hall, northwest from here. Okay. You fight well. May your enemies come to know your name and fear it. The Dark Father looks upon you favorably. Oh, praise Enric, I guess. I need to play along with that now, don't I? All right. We did get some new stuff. I got some bracers. And now we need to go into here, this first building. Hello, Jana. You requested my presence? Ah, the hero of Hate's Envy stands before us. Isn't she quite the specimen, Mother? Palandra has informed us of your successful efforts to stop the Sablevane menace and the Thexians who are behind it. Now, we'd like you to help us. Oh, well, what is it that you need? Well, with the recent Sablevane attacks in the east, the Dusk Prowlers have been forced nearer to Hate's Envy. Now they impede our progress into the Thexian burial chamber we want to investigate. I need you to call a number of these prowlers so we can gain access. Okay. Excellent. Thank you. Come and see me when you're finished. Oh boy. Lori just grumbles under her teeth at these dark elves, thinking they can just send her on these menial tasks. Like they're too good to do it themselves. Gonna get a couple shinies anyway. I think I might leave here when I'm level 8. Actually, I just can't stand it. Okay, Jenna, I'm back. Wonderful. Knowing that, I've no doubt in your ability to help me once again. Oh, really? Well, that was a test, huh? What do you need this time? Well, while you were indeed successful in removing several of the Dusk Prowlers from the outside the tomb, it appears that their pack leader has moved inside the cave and made it his den. He has to be exterminated at once. Okay. Let's talk to Mom and see what Mom needs. Hello, ma'am. Oh, Lori, your name has made the rounds. Well, I have been working quite hard, I'll tell you what. Nobody else seems to be doing much. Well, I'm well aware of this. You've done much for us, and we're quite thankful. I have additional work for you. Oh? Jana had mentioned your work in clearing the path to the Thexian burial chamber. Inside, I have reason to believe a once powerful Thexian dragoon general has been laid to rest. Okay. I want you to enter the cave and bring me the remains of the fallen general. Once I have the remains, we can put the next part of my plan in motion. Oh. All right. With haste. I'm going. Not my favorite thing to do is dig up dead things, but I'll do it. I can't wait to get my nose in those books. Oh, sooner the better. Okay. Silver Fang. All right. Right, this better open for me. I don't really have a pickaxe or anything. Sweet, got it. Okay, let's get out of here.
Hello.
Did you find the pack leader? I did. The beast has been slain. Oh, fine work indeed. Mother's work can begin at once. I suggest speaking with her if you've not done so already. Yeah, I did. I'm finished with hers too, actually. Hello, ma'am. Did you find him? Yes, here you go. I put them all in this little bag for you. Oh, aren't these just lovely? It's quite remarkable how a once fierce warrior has now been reduced to mere scraps. We shall find use for them, however. What are you going to do with them? All in good time. In short, we're going to use them against the Thexians found near the Wellspring of Nightmares. They were reported to us by the Dreadguard. I would like to take them out before the Dreadguard have a chance to get to them. Okay, what can you tell me about the Thexians? Well, they're but insects that bite in the night. The Thexians do not recognize Kristanos as the ruler of Neriak and seek to steal the throne. They creep into the dark light wood and attempt to make it their own. They will fail. For now, they're attempting to harness the spirits trapped within the Wellspring of Nightmares to do their bidding. Go on. By placing a curse on the remains you gathered for me, I intend for you to disrupt the Thexians' attempt to control the spirits and turn them against our enemy. Well, how will I do that? Your mission is comprised of 2 parts. First, you have to exterminate a number of the spirits that the Thexians have already tainted. Second, you must take the Vex-ruined remains and toss them into the Wellspring of Nightmares. Doing this will befoul their ritual and cause them great harm. All right, that kind of sounds like fun, actually. Once you've put an end to the ritual, bring news of your success to Gwyneth at Tivatar Post. She's going to be quite happy to receive it. You can get to the Wellspring of Nightmares and the Thexians by taking the road east out of Hate's Envy. Following that road further will lead you to Tivatar Post. Okay. Alright. We are going to finish this quest, and instead of going to Tivatar Post, we're going to go on and head out of here. I think we'll be fine. So we need to kill 6 of these spirits that are right up the road. Ah, yes. There we go.
Your presence fills me with the desire to regurgitate.
That's not something you really needed to share with me. I'm not really interested. What does a ghost eat anyway?
The others will be back for you.
Okay, one more. These regurgitating fools.
Your presence fills me with the desire to regurgitate. The others will be back for you.
Alright, that's all of them that we needed. So now we have to come over here and toss these remains in. Wait, did I get too close? There. Alright, done. Now we're going to go to Tivatar Post, get our reward. Hello, Gwyneth. Yes, we've much to deal with here, so if I seem uneager to speak with you, that's why. Oh, well, Cessnal, sent me from Hate's Envy. I just stopped a Thexian desecrator from completing a ritual at the Wellspring of Nightmares. Well, we appreciate this. Anything we can do to keep the Thexians out of these woods is helpful. I'm glad you've arrived. Why is that? Lakesra is in charge of the Dreadguard here in the Darklight Wood. And she's been moving forces deeper into the wood and will continue to do so until we control this land. Are you willing to lend your assistance? Well, actually, ma'am, I can't right now.
I'd rather not.
Yeah. So I'm gonna see you later. All right. All right, the first thing that she wants to do is pick up this Shadow Knight mercenary, because we're gonna need some help. Hello, Vatia. You look rather bored, dear. You want to go on an adventure with me? Of course she does. Who wouldn't? All right, you are going to follow, protect, and assist me. Thank you very much. All right, now we're going to make it over to the docks. All right, so we are going to head to Freeport. We're going to have to head to the Academy of Arcane Science. And it's not that far. I am picking up some XP along the way, which is really easy to do in this city. So I would recommend your first time through, just kind of wander around a bit. It may not be very exciting, but it pays off. All right, enough messing around. Wait, one more. There we go. We don't get a lot of XP. I think I'm getting 100. And I have no vitality because I just created her. So next episode, she'll probably level a lot quicker. And here we are at the Academy of Arcane Science. Now, once you get to the Academy, you want to go straight and speak to Navarius the Sage. Now, when you speak with him, you're going to notice that he sells quite a few books. And that is what this series is going to be about. We are going to do the book quests. The book quests are full of interesting stories and interesting lore. Plus you get to fight things and go to interesting places, and it's just something that Lori has always wanted to do. So initially though, since we're so little, we are going to start with the race quests. And I want to pick up the one for the... Well, you know what? I'm just going to pick them all up. That way I don't have to keep coming back. They're 12 silver each for this particular collection. So we just want to get them all. Now they're not going to have one here for the Airsai. There's not one for the Sarnak. And there's not one for the Arcanes, and there's not ones for the Vashirs either. But, you know, those books may be elsewhere, and we may come across them down the road. Once you've gotten all of those books, if you are interested in that, thank you, sir. We are going to
What's that?
leave this place. Now, the first one that I want to start with is the history of the trolls. This is a 3-part history of the troll. Its pages cannot be completed at one time, but must be gained through valor and experience. Each part of this history tome can only be completed in its own time. All right, so what's going to happen is these are going to start as level 10 quests. So we're going to accept the first quest. Trolls first lived in Inethul Swamp, where they fished in the murky waters. Trolls were very handsome, with long black hair and long limbs. One day, the Goblin King saw the troll princess and he kidnapped her. She refused to marry him, though. He was old and ugly and green. "You must marry me at dawn," said the Goblin King. "You are prettier than the goblin women." The troll princess covered her face with her long, thin hands, and she cried. In the middle of the night, a shadow entered the high tower. The troll princess demanded to know who had entered her room. "It is I, your creator, Kezakthul," said the voice. The princess bowed down to worship him, and he said, "If you do not want to marry the goblin, I will stop it." Kezakthul told her that when the king came back for her, she must run as fast she could into the swamp. The princess thought this was a good plan. So that's the end of that chapter right now, and we now have to go and visit the entrance to Big Bend. So Big Bend is not far from here. It's hard to think that the trolls were once beautiful. I mean, I'm sorry, but I just don't see it. I think all we have to do is go up this alley. Now it doesn't say we need to go in, it just says we need to visit the entrance. And there we go. Now I can read the book. The moment the princess's feet touched the soft muck of the swamp, her skin changed from gray to green, and her thick hair fell out in clumps. She touched the sides of her head and felt that her ears were growing larger and larger, with bumps and hair protruding from them. The princess screamed, knowing she had been tricked, and she heard Kezakthul laughing at her. "I did not say how I would stop the wedding," he said, snapping his fingers. The princess looked around her and saw all the other trolls had also changed. So now we need to visit the dog pond. So let's go. It's not that far, but we're likely to get some aggro, which is why I wanted to be closer to level 10. But hopefully with Vidya along, we'll be okay. Now, what I'd like to do before we get out too far from the city, these are level 9. I'm going to go ahead and try to see how we do against them at our level. Oh, I think we'll be fine. Now, this bloodbath is an area effect, so I need to be careful when I use that. So let's head on over. Now he's in 11. Let's give him a try. All right. Okay, we need to read the book again. That is how the trolls turned from gray to green, and their hair fell out. The princess was so angry that she cursed the name of Khazad-dûl, saying that he had tricked her. Cursing the gods is not a good thing. Khazad-dûl roared at the trolls, filling their ears with such noise that they to this day hear it. So now we need to visit the keep of the Knoll Slayers. We have to go to Antonica. I will meet you there. The easiest way is via the Griffin. Hello there. I need a ride.
Well met.
So we want to go to the step station. Now, the keep is right there. I wish I had Invis, but I don't. Mobs, even that Overland Miner. Now, he's only level 11, so we might be fine. But that Feral Timberwolf is 15. So is that Kodiak. So we are going to try to avoid any critters if possible. Oh, there's a bear over there. But we don't have to actually go in it. I think we just have to get to it. There. Okay. Now we're going to go back to the Griffin Tower, because it's pretty safe there. Okay, we're just going to stand here. We're going to read the book. And we have completed part 1. When the Goblin King caught up to the Troll Princess and saw how ugly she had become, he turned to run, but then she reached out her long green hands and grabbed him. The trolls, not the goblins, had a merry feast that night. Okay then, that ends the first quest in that particular series. Now the next one is probably going to open up to us. Let's see if it says read story 2. Now that's a level 20. What I'm going to do is call back to Neriac because I need to get my house situated. I have some housing items and I want to go ahead and do the gathering quest and get that started. And I think we are going to do a little bit of questing prior to doing the second part. We'll have to see. Well, thank you for joining me today, everybody. If you enjoyed the video, please give me a like and subscribe, and I hope to see you next time. Take care all. Bye-bye now.